super, super chill. No, so I took a year of Japanese in high school, and this is a funny story. I don't... let me explain. Because I left that class not knowing a fucking lick of Japanese. So let me tell you. Let me tell you the story. I told this story when I was like way, way smaller. So I took a year of Japanese in high school, okay? And this class was notoriously difficult. Like, most of the normal kids took like French or Spanish, but I was a fucking weirdo, and I was one of the weird kids who took a Japanese class, okay? And this class, obviously, for those of you who haven't taken Japanese, a lot of learning Japanese is like learning the alphabet, right? And that made it like twice as hard as all of the other classes because you had to learn like hiragana and katakana and all of that shit. And it got to a point, because I was also taking several AP classes that semester, it got to a point where like I just couldn't handle it anymore. So I took this this orange folder that I had, and it was like plastic, and I put like and I would put the study guides in this folder. And the thing about this folder was that if you put pressure on it so that it was laying flat against the paper that was in it, like it was translucent, okay? So what I would do is I would take this folder and I would put it on the rest of my shit. And I would put it like under my desk once we started testing, and if I needed an answer, I would just step on the folder and read the answer straight off the study guide, okay? Okay, this isn't where the story ends. I come around to the final of this Japanese class, okay? And for some reason, my pride just wouldn't fucking let me. It wouldn't let me cheat on this final, okay? I don't remember what exactly the reason was. I think it was because I thought it was like suspicious for me to bring in like materials to this final, or like, I don't know, whatever. So what I did was I took this study guide, chat, and I'm looking over it. All of the questions and all of the answers are all in Japanese hiragana or katakana, and I don't understand a single fucking word of it, okay? So I sit down and I memorize the entire study guide from top to bottom, the shapes of every answers and the shapes of every question. And I got 106% on the final. I might be a freaking genius. I'm kind of a dumbass, but like, how about this? I'm smart, but I'm like incredibly lazy. Like, I'm really good at learning new things, and I kind of just like do it for sport sometimes. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm like too. I swear to God, I'm usually more humble than this. I'm lazy as shit, chat.